Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it. In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So off we go then. Aimed beyond the defence, and it's been played through, and he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Messi. And here's Camavinga. Now it's Cruyff. Camavinga. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Neves. Fernandez. Oh, that's superb. And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. And for a moment, time stood still. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Out of play for a throw. João Neves. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And the shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Zubeldia. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Fernandez. And here's Camavinga. Now, can he find a finish? Can he finish? And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oyarzabal gets flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Kvaratskhelia did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! It's there! And that for him is goal number 10. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Camavinga. And here's Messi. Kubo. And this is Messi. And he's in on goal. And Cruyff! He scores! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Cruyff, Fernandes, now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! And he thumps it clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defense.
And Messi! Kubo. Fernandes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Fernandes. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Cruyff. And that's played in low. No, that's overhit. Himself into trouble there, free kick given away, and he is going into that little black book.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Alexander-Arnold. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! Sucic. Marine. João Neves. And it's Fernandes. Kvaratskhelia. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Crunching tackle. Camavinga. And it's Fernandes. That's a pretty loose pass. Marine. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Cruyff takes a shot against the crossbar. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the action is back on the way. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Kvaratskhelia! It's hit the upright. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Oyarzabal. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's having a shot! Cruyff! No one quite like him! A finish of true class! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Sucic. Martin. Sucic. He's away. Knocks it into space. Oh, shapes to shoot! And it's in! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And Messi! And that's gone loose. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Marine, great vision. Gomez picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. Lofted in. Can he finish? Now João Neves. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Marine. That's a good ball out wide. Kubo! No, got right underneath it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking at every chance they get.
El dorsal 9 será sustituido por el dorsal 11, Neymar.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cruyff under intense pressure.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And Cruyff! Oh, there was plenty on that.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Sucic has created one goal already. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's away. He's through, and all Cruyff! Oh, it's hit the post. Neymar's cross. Tries a shot! He's scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many?
Gol del Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 14.
Now it's Cruyff. He's through, now is he in? Spread it left.
Messi. El dorsal
Plays it across.
será
Camavinga! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get onto this? He's got away. Here comes the big chance! He's got a goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's had a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Martin. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Mendes. Nicely weighted ball. Elustondo. Oh, that's fabulous. Always play. Oh, shooting chance! And that's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Alexander-Arnold, João Neves, Gross, and this is Cruyff. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Gross. He's found a way past. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that should get the job done. Oyarzabal is fouled. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mendes finds himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball.
6 minutos de descuento.
And it's Gross. Now it's Cruyff, looking here to chip it through. And the shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Sucic. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Cruyff. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. Gets his head on it! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Camavinga walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.